The heavyweight, Titan clashing, exciting matching, WCWO, concrete fighting action, anything goes, tag team or cage bout, outlaw wrestling to show you what that rage bout. Yes sir, tombstoning me on his back, figure four sharpshooters, hit him with the torture rack, force him back, full speed, coming off the ropes, bones flying, the clothesline broke him down slow, yep. On board till his clavicle cracks. Crowd amped and they chanting for the champ to come back. Let's go. Getting the shine on, grind mode and back in it. Momentum switched and moments from submission tap finish. This is wild champ wrestling, Indiana's best. No other that's like us, ain't no running with the rest. We gunning for respect and ready to throw down. If you ain't seen yet, we ready to show now. Yeah, we on a fight to the finish. Knuckle up outlaws till we winning on our way to the top and ready to throw bows. As soon as the bell rings, it's WCWO. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WCWO Wrestling here at the Outlaw Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am Brian Clark. This guy over here, Dallas Divine.
I know who I am. He struggles at times.
I do. Anyway, this week we got some great matches for you. To start it off, we have a newcomer to WCWO Wrestling, Bulletproof Tripp Cassidy, going one-on-one against Dylan Bostic.
Wow, that should be an exciting match. If anybody is not familiar with Tripp Cassidy, another high flyer coming into WCWO, and Dylan Bostic's been around, still learning, still moving up. Should be a high-flying matchup, batting down the hatches.
Also, our main event, we have Joey Kid Owens, JKO, the chairman of WCWO.
JKO is here today.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be?
I thought Drew Scales ran him out of town a couple weeks ago.
No, they both have victories over each other, and we know they don't like each other, so we got to see where that goes. But anyway, he's going up against the Phoenix Dale Patricks.
Wow, JKO's back. I got to get out of here.
Anyway, let's take you right to the ring. So here we are. We got right there, that's Dylan Bostic. He's going one-on-one with Tripp Cassidy.
I told these folks this is going to be a high-flying match. You better pay attention, and that includes you.
I always pay attention to the matches.
You can't rent attention.
Anyway, we got a lock up here, and Tripp Cassidy quickly puts him in the corner. And a nice clean break by Tripp Cassidy. Well, kind of.
Hey, now that was uncalled for. What's that all about?
He did it first. Whoa, look at that arm drag. And another one.
I got to get some help out here.
Oh, beautiful drop kick by Dylan Bostic.
Speaking of help, shut up. Speaking of help, I got a surprise for you a little bit later today.
Is it a cake?
Just call the match. Okay. You don't need a cake.
Well, Bostic taking the upper hand right now, going for the pin. Kick out by Bulletproof Tripp Cassidy, and Bostic not wasting any time, staying on him. What a body slam by Dylan Bostic.
Oh, and listen to these scissor bills.
Oh, Tripp Cassidy caught him with the knees, and now he's definitely going to capitalize on that mistake that Bostic just made.
I'm not sure who got the worst end of that maneuver.
I would say Bostic, because he's the one down, and Tripp Cassidy's the one giving it to him now.
Again, you're showing you are a genius.
I am a genius. My mom said I was. Anyway, now we actually got some mat wrestling going on between the two.
Hey, Tripp Cassidy is a good wrestler.
I agree, and whoa, pull the tights, drug him back.
Great move, great move. Get on him.
Bostic with the kick out.
Now, Tripp Cassidy's a young wrestler. He's learning his craft. He's in there with Bostic, who, same scenario, he's learning his craft. But Cassidy needs to stay on him. He gets him down, needs to stay on top of the man, get that 3 count.
Well, he is staying on him, but I think the taunting, probably a little overboard.
I just don't agree with these fans. They root for this Dylan Bostic. What is so great about Dylan Bostic?
Well, if you actually watched any of the matches that we've had, Bostic is great and entertaining. Look at that drop kick he just put on Tripp Cassidy, back up with a clothesline.
Do you have cable at home?
No.
I didn't think so.
What's that got to do with anything?
You got 2 channels, and you think this is exciting, this Dylan Bostic. He's great, he's exciting.
Well, Bostic going for the cover, and he got the victory.
Hey, show that again. How do you get that cover? That ain't right.
I have no idea what to call that move, but it was innovative, and it was effective. Another look at it.
Well, he got the man, dropped him down, got the 3 count. These fans love him. I don't.
Anyway, what a great match we just saw. Bostic with the victory over Tripp Cassidy, and we will be back after these commercial breaks.
So you actually think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? All you got to do is come down here to the WCWO Training Center, and we'll train you no matter what it takes. As long as you're a male, female, at least 18 years of age. I don't care if you're 150 pounds or 550 pounds. We're not going to turn anybody away. So if you got what it takes, come on down to the WCWO arena for training.
If you are interested in training with WCWO, please call the hotline at 317-308-6556.
Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Reader here. My good friends at Cash4JunkCar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them Ed sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011. Okay, so here we go. We got Nate Stone going one-on-one with the Dangerous Bull, Don Basher.
Mainstay here in the WCW. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello there, champ. Here's my surprise, Brian.
Surprise,
the champ.
surprise.
The
It's
champ.
me, your C-H-A-M-P, baby.
Now finally I got somebody I can relate to out here. And somebody's got some knowledge. Someone that can call the action correctly.
Yeah, jabroni.
I'd be able to call the action correctly if you weren't always talking. Anyway, we got a lockup between Nate Stone and Basher right now, and Nate Stone taking it to...
Help me out
Nate
here.
Stone taking it to Don Basher. Are you serious? Don Basher is one of the greatest wrestlers in WCWO.
Man's
You think
got
a
more
jabroni
titles
like-
than anybody.
You think a jabroni like Nate Stone's going to take it to Don Basher? Are you serious? Really?
Well, right now, Basher was on his back, almost had a 3 count, and Nate goes for a kick, but got cut off by Basher.
So that shows experience.
See, Nate Stone's just like the WCWO bronies, the fans. You know,
Scissor bills.
exactly. And you're just like the fans, too. See, you don't give Don Basher any respect at all.
You tell
see,
him.
you're just like the WCWO
You
brony
tell him.
fans. Exactly. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
He won't listen.
guys like me and the Dangerous Bull, we get out here week after week, and the fans show us no respect whatsoever at all. You know, here I am, a wrestling god. I'm the greatest wrestler in the world.
He
Well, you
is the
talk about
champ.
respect, but yet you just see Don Basher choking him. That's an
Choking
illegal
him.
tactic.
I think I don't think he was choking him. I think he might have been massaging his neck, trying to get him up to help the young man a little bit, to get me a little more competitive in the match.
Are we watching the same screen?
Yeah,
here?
sure,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
'Cause that's not what I saw at all. And now look at him.
Well, what he's doing right now is Nate Stone's hair was in his eyes, and Don Basher is trying to get his hair out. See, he's trying to pull the hair out of his eyes now. Yeah.
See what you can learn from the champ?
Looked like he was giving him a face peel.
Well, that's what you saw, that's what you think, and that's what you tell these idiots. And
I'm
the
just-
man right here beside you, the champion of this organization, told you the way it was.
Well, there's 2 versions of the truth.
See,
There's his version
Nate
and what
Stone
we
just
see,
fell down.
with exceeding force from the hair being pulled.
I didn't see that. Did you see
I
that?
didn't see that. I don't know what he
I'm
sees.
sorry.
Anyway, and look, he's back at it again.
See, look, now, see his hair's in his eyes again. See how that is? That young man needs to get a haircut, doesn't he?
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking. He needs to get a haircut. Nate Stone needs a haircut.
Look at
See,
that close fist shot right to the forehead.
well, he's trying to smash his hair in place. That's what he's trying to do, sir. I understand completely.
See, that's years of experience.
You know,
that you're
a
learning from
haircut's
this
only
man.
about $12. I mean, if Nate Stone can't afford one
I'll
of
give
those,
him
I don't
6.
know.
Will you pitch
Right?
in
Yeah,
6?
absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was a hefty hand from Basher, and then a shot to the gut.
Nighty night, Nate Stone.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was the 8-second ride. Match is over. Basher with the victory.
I think
Now
Basher
Nate Stone
should
can
have
get him
stretched
a
it out. If
haircut.
Basher would have stretched it out a little bit, we could have talked to him because you could have
You
been
hear
out
those
here
fans?
longer.
You hear these disrespectful fans? You hear that? You know what? I've just about had it with these disrespectful fans. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Brian. I'm going up here. I'm going to give these fans a piece of my mind. As soon as Don Basher gets out of the ring, I'm going to let these WCWO bronies, these ungrateful, unappreciative, disrespectful fans know exactly how I feel about it.
They need to hear it too, because it's
Absolutely.
a disgrace that they treat the champion of this organization the way they do. They need to stand up and bow to this man.
Exactly. They need to show me the respect that I deserve. Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Weeder here. My good friends at cash4junkcar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them it sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011. Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws, the only weekly pro wrestling show in Indianapolis. Tickets only $9. Kids 5 and under are free. 1151 South Kentucky Avenue. Every Friday night and the second and fourth Saturdays of every month. Call the WCWO hotline at 317-308-6556 for dates, info, and training. WCWO Wrestling, where the Outlaws play. Sponsored by Hannah's Record Service. Ladies and gentlemen, this happened during commercial break as Itch promised. He decided to go talk to the fans here live at the Outlaw Arena.
I agree with you. If these scissor bills have no common sense whatsoever, you are the heavyweight champion here in this organization. He's number one. You people should be standing on your feet saluting the god of wrestling, and it appalls me that you don't get any respect. It appalls me.
And as you can see, my partner over here decided to join in on the whole charade.
I'm the best there is, baby. I'm what it takes. Huh? Number one. Numero uno, jabronis. That's respect. That's about what I expected out of you, Hill Jacks. That's exactly what I expect. Shut up, you old hag. It is just wrong to treat this man this way. This is the champion. The champion. Get to your feet.
You know, it really doesn't surprise me, the fact that Dallas decided to jump in and be on its side, as you guys just heard during the last match. They're just two peas in a pod, in my opinion.
And they wonder it's why I call it scissor bills. I have never seen an organization treat a champion with no respect. No respect at all. And it doesn't matter who he faces. All these new guys coming in here, one by one, you've taken them out. One by one. How do you like that? Huh? What do you got to say now? Ain't nobody beat me for that belt. Nobody. It ain't nobody gonna beat me for it.
And then the guy you see walking through the curtain there, that was JCW's heavyweight champion, Too Tough Tony. Apparently he took to Itch's statement that, you know, nobody can beat him for that belt, and he's beat everybody in the back. So, yeah, what we end up seeing here is we got a stare down between the JCW heavyweight champion and the WCWO Outlaw heavyweight champion, Itch Tacoma Weeder, and Too Tough Tony. So, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I do know that Itch was not happy when he stepped away and Too Tough Tony walked back to the back. So, who knows what could happen, but I'm sure we'll find out within the coming weeks. Well, we're back here at WCWO Wrestling. We have Poison Apollo Star going one-on-one with Rob Raymer.
Hey, Apollo's going to have to watch his business this week. This is a big, tough man he's in there with. That away, Apollo.
Yeah, he gets the jump right before the bell. He's setting the tone early.
Hey, don't turn your back.
Especially not against a big man like Rob Raymer, who's been around for a long time.
Well, the man's in shape, the man's big, the man's strong. He's now in WCWO to climb that ladder, and Apollo's going to have his work cut out for him.
That is true, and right now Raymer picks him up with a scoop and plants him firmly on the ground.
And you do notice who the referee is for this matchup?
No,
Come on, get a shot of it.
Yeah, that's Tommy Two Shoes.
Yep, and I'm working on a story because I am a journalist. Not like some people. I'm working on a story to tell you and everyone listening.
I'm sure you're as good as a journalist
Shut
as
up.
Geraldo Rivera.
I'm going to tell them how he got the name. Tommy Two Shoes. Now call the match.
That is definitely breaking news, I guess. But an arm drag takedown by Rob Raymer to Apollo Star. Did another one.
Can I
And a
get some
third
help out
one.
here?
And
I
now
need some help. You think Uncle Harold got you this job, you can just run roughshod. Keep it up, Buster.
I'm calling the match.
Win.
Right now. Right now, Raymer has Apollo on the ground. Well, picking him back up now. And jerking on the arm. About to pull that one
Why
out of
don't you do
socket.
your job and tell these scissor bills listening at home that Raymer's from Greensburg, Indiana, and WCWO is going to be in Greensburg tonight. Do your job.
Well, I was going to get to that. But
When the match is over?
Anyway, yeah, we are going to be in Greensburg, Indiana tonight, fans. It's going to be at the Decatur County Parks and Recreation Center. That show's going to start at 7:30, and you can bet Rob Raymer will be there.
Big deal.
Well, right now, Apollo with the leg sweep, going for the pin. Raymer with the kick out. Yeah, like I said, that'll be tonight at 7:30 at the Greensburg Parks and Rec Center. You'll see a lot of WCWO stars there.
I heard a rumor Don Basher's going to be wrestling Rob Raymer. Is that correct?
I don't know. I just know that that's where we're going to be.
I might have to see that.
Well, right now, Apollo with a rear naked choke on Rob
That is
Raymer.
a chin lock. What are you looking at? Come on.
Is that what you call it now?
A chin lock. It's sure not a choke. Here, let me show you what a choke is.
Well,
There,
no,
see, it
we'd
works.
rather not.
Set you up for about 3 seconds.
Well, Raymer trying to break out of it with some elbows to the gut, and Apollo takes him down.
He needs to keep him there. That way he can take away that size advantage and use his speed, his quickness.
That is what, and Apollo, yeah, very quick. And speaking of chokes, goes right to it, and he don't even care that the ref's looking.
Got a 5 count. I think it was week 1 on this show. You said they got a 5 count before it's the disqualification, so get off the man's back.
And still, it's choking while he wrestled it. Raymer, Irish whip off the rope, but Apollo catches it. Oh, what an enziguri to the back of Raymer's head.
Stay on him.
Kind of slow going for the pin there. And Raymer with the kick out.
Stay on him, Apollo. Stay on him.
Well, right now, Apollo jaw jacking with the fans and then gives Raymer a boot to the back of the head.
Well, if these fans would just, scissor bills would just leave him alone, he'd go about his business.
He's still doing it, but at the same time, he's keeping Raymer on his feet.
You heard Apollo. He said he's going to break the man's neck.
Yeah, didn't you have something about that a few weeks
No,
ago?
I said something about breaking an arm, and that's fine.
Yeah, see, Tommy Two Shoes getting on Apollo for his dirty tactics. And now he's choking him across the ropes.
I never liked that referee.
Apollo very lackluster in his attack right now. Very different from the beginning of the match.
He must feel he's in control, taking his time, thinking about his next moves.
Well, speaking of being in control, got the reversal and Raymer missed. Going for the pin, foot on the ropes. Raymer with enough.
See now, if Tommy Two Shoes, too slow, would have got down there quicker, this match would be history.
Yeah, well, he would have had to cheat and do it. Raymer's got him up. Death Valley driver by Rob Raymer going for the pin. And that is the victory, ladies and gentlemen. Raymer beats Apollo, even though Apollo tried the foot on the ropes, didn't work.
Apollo's not had some good luck here lately. I may have to have a talk with him.
Well, I want to see what Raymer's going to do tonight in Greensburg. You know, like you said, it's his hometown. Let's look at this one more time.
Vicious drop there. covers the man, does the hook of the leg, 3 count, your winner, Rob Raymer.
You don't sound too enthused about that.
Well, I'm not enthused. I obviously was rooting for Apollo, but I got to give credit where credit's due. The man beat me.
As a journalist, like you said you were, shouldn't you be unbiased? Why are you rooting for him?
I can root for whoever I want to, and I rooted for Apollo.
Well, let's go.
Shut up.
Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Weeder here. My good friends at cash4junkcar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them Ed sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011. Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws, the only weekly pro wrestling show in Indianapolis. Tickets only $9. Kids 5 and under are free. 1151 South Kentucky Avenue. Every Friday night and the second and fourth Saturdays of every month. Call the WCWO hotline at 317-308-6556 for dates, info, and training. WCWO Wrestling, where the Outlaws play. Sponsored by Hannah's Record Service.
Fans, remember, it's tonight that we're back in Greensburg. That's right, March the 2nd. Tonight, we'll be at Greensburg at the Cater Park Recreation Center. I don't care if I'm facing the Zombie, Rob Raymer, JKO, whoever. So be there tonight to watch us live.
It's main event time here, and it's sponsored by Hannah's Towing and Wrecker Service. Our main event today, the Phoenix Del Patricks going up against one-on-one Joey Kid Owens.
Does JKO, does he not learn? Why is he here?
Let's go to the ring. Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Like you just heard the promo from Don Basher. We're going to be in Greensburg, Indiana tonight. And now we got Dale Patricks going one-on-one against the chairman of the WCWO, Joey Kid Owens, a.k.a. JKO. Why are you shaking your head over there? What are you pouting like a little kid?
I'm not pouting. I just can't believe this knucklehead's back. JKO, does he not get it?
Does he not get what?
He just doesn't understand. He was run out of here a couple of weeks ago by Drew Skills. Why is he back?
He wasn't run out of here. They both have a victory over each other. That's all that was.
He lost. He's done.
Well, if that was the case, then how have you lasted in the business this long?
When have I lost?
Quite a few times.
I don't remember a loss. Last time I was here,
do you
really want to talk about that? The last time I was here, Tag Team Championship, ring a bell, call the match.
Right now, Del Patricks with the roll-up going for the pin. And JKO with a kick out. Patrick's kick to the gut. What's he trying to set up here?
I don't know. Del Patricks is good. I got to admit, JKO's been champion, fan favorite.
Well, he's got
good
him up
wrestler.
high.
Has technique, has style. I just don't like the guy. I mean, can I just be honest? I just don't like the guy.
Oh, so now you want to be honest.
I'm always honest.
Well, right now, JKO, you just saw with a great vertical suplex to Dale Patricks. Now he's got him in the corner, and oh, man, what a chop. You felt a couple of those from JKO, haven't you?
No.
Really? Oh, I feel him when I watch him. And now JKO thought he was going to capitalize, but got a boot to the chin instead. And Dale Patrick's very aggressive. Oh, what a shot to the head.
Stay on that man. See, now there's inexperience right there. When you got a man like JKO down, you need to stay on him. JKO's got more experience. He's bigger, he's stronger, and you can't waste time.
That's true, and exactly what you just said was the downfall of that.
And I got to call it if it was too much mustard on a hot dog.
If that's what you want to call it. And now JKO giving him another chop in the corner. And he's picking him up.
He'll learn.
Is this setting him up for a muscle buster, it looks like. That's exactly what that was. What a maneuver. Muscle buster going for the pin. Del Patrick somehow summoned the strength to kick out of that.
Well, that maybe was just instinct. I think maybe he'll learn not to converse with the fans. Did I say it properly?
Yes.
The fans.
Yes. I thought you were talking about the word converse for a second.
No, that's a shoe.
That's Converse.
Oh!
Anyway, Dale Patrick's with a reversal and a neckbreaker going for the pin. What a kick out by JKO. Probably on instinct there, too.
See, and again, inexperienced. He's looking around, he's thinking, and he needs to be on the man.
That is true. Well, Dale Patrick, his feet are pretty lethal, and we're seeing that in this match here.
Well, he needs to have all the weapons he can, because again, he's in there with a crafty veteran. JKO's, not old by any stretch of the imagination, but he's been in this sport, this business, whatever you want to call it, for a number of years.
Well, JKO with a double stomp to the chest. Patrick trying to get away, but not working. Almost a 3 count on that one.
Well, I gotta say one thing. It looks like Mr. Patrick has a lot of heart.
That is true. I mean, I'll be honest. Dale Patrick, very impressive. I mean, we've seen him a few times. He's always here on our Friday night shows that we do live. Like I said, every Friday night that we do it here at the Outlaw Arena. And he's impressing a lot of people here. And now we're seeing what he can do against JKO.
Obviously, he's starting out here in WCWO. He wants to climb that ladder, and to do so, you got to be here, be ready for all comers, or you're going to get left at the altar.
Whoa, JKO with a sit-out powerbomb.
Now, again, a little too much mustard on the hot dog. Got the man down. He should have went for the pinfall.
What is this? What's Drew the Don Skills doing in there?
Walked right by me.
He walked right by both of us.
Right by me, and
what?
Maybe he's got a state. What?
What is he doing? He just did the Drew drop.
Oh, I get it. Catch on, Brian. Call Uncle Harold.
Honestly,
pay attention.
Yeah, I am. What was the point of that?
Well, I believe.
Whoa! What a shot to the head by the
wasn't-
chairman of WCWO.
That wasn't quite what he had in mind, but I believe you'll find out that he did that to Mr. Patrick's to get JKO disqualified. Smart maneuver. He just should have been paying attention. He got kabonged with the chair.
Yeah, he did. That was a big shot. All right, you were right. I will admit it. I was confused as to the whole reasoning behind Drew doing that, but yeah, it was to get Dale Patrick's a victory, I guess. And
Well,
even though
it wasn't so much to get Dale Patrick's a victory as it was to get JKO disqualified, and that made Drew feel very good.
Greensburg, Indiana, March the 2nd, Decatur County Parks and Rec Center. The prodigal son comes home. You see Beyond the Grave started in a little bitty graveyard just south of Greensburg. I'm coming. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Don Basher, we've torn it down a million times, but it doesn't matter who it is. I'm coming for gold.
So you actually think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? All you got to do is come down here to WCWO Training Center, and we'll train you no matter what it takes. As long as you're a male, female, at least 18 years of age. I don't care if you're 150 pounds or 550 pounds. We're not going to turn anybody away. So if you got what it takes, come on down to the WCWO Arena for training.
If you are interested in training with WCWO, please call the hotline at 317-308-6556.